What's up, Buzz fan? Back with another Beers and Bars video. I'm Casey.
Scored.
Today we're checking out J. Cole's Procrastination.
Procrastination. New shit.
I think, this is brand new. It's like super alive. Everybody's going crazy over it. It's like number 4 or something like that on trending.
Yeah.
Also, I don't think we've reacted to Cole on the channel yet.
We have not yet, so this is going to be a first.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we've obviously heard Cole, but like, definitely haven't reacted to him. So let's check it out. Cheers, guys.
Go. Cheers.
Hey, yo, Scoop! My nigga, what's good? Yes, sir. What's poppin'? I'm coming through. Hold up. Stay right there. I'm coming through. Hold up. Hell yeah. Can't believe I see this nigga Scoop. It's crazy.
Don't you dare run from it, there's no boogeyman. It ain't coming to hurt you. I think acceptance is somewhat of a virtue. To look your true dead in the face without trying to escape the regret or disgrace. I write these words aimlessly, but not without hope that somehow I'll stumble on something that's dope. A clever little line.
Something I hope. I'll stumble across something that's dope. Like,
yeah. You know what, dude? What I like about his tracks, what he's really been consistent with, he comes with some really cool, laid back, freaking either some old 70s type of sample that could just go up in there and then bam, that beat always just hits you though.
Right.
And then he's coming out, just with some fire lyrics and stuff, man.
Well, and for me, what I always like about Cole is like the way like his voice like rides a beat like super, because he kind of has like a little bit of a raspy-ish voice, just a little bit,
Yeah.
But like in his like wordplay is super intricate at the same time, but it's always just like crisp, like on the.
Yeah.
To look your true dead in the face without trying to escape the regret or disgrace. I write these words aimlessly, but not without hope that somehow I'll stumble on something that's dope. A clever little line, a thought to provoke myself in that listener digging for quotes. Hello. I don't even know if somebody gon' hear this. Got so many songs they get lost in the endless folders of the hard drive. I wish I was more fearless, cause
Ooh, yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you what. That is the truth when it comes to a lot of artists, because when they talk about when they make an album, right? Like you see, like maybe 12 songs, 14 songs that make it on, but when you ask them how many songs they actually made for the album, like it's somewhere in the 50s or in the 75s or whatever,
right?
Because it's just like I'm trying to find that right motivation, just like that right, piece that could fit, for that particular story that they're telling, like for that project.
Yeah, and like they basically like take all those songs, right? Like that you're saying, and some of them just die, or like he's saying, like they just live in the vault, and you forget about them, and then you come back to them, and you're like, oh man, this is fire? Like why didn't I put this out, or like just polish it up a little bit extra, right? Like and move it over so that it can make some room on the album.
Yep, that's true, man.
I'll stumble on something that's dope, a clever little line, a thought to provoke myself in that listener digging for quotes. Hello. I don't even know if somebody gon' hear this. Got so many songs they get lost in the endless folders of the hard drive. I wish I was more fearless, cause I just say fuck it and dump all the music for niggas that hate it and niggas that use it as fuel to push them through long nights at school, writing that last minute paper for class that's due in the morning, and I still relate to that procrastination for tasks.
See,
wow.
I love how he's saying that. He's like, he's like, all these things are like lost in the vault, right? Or lost in the hard drives and whatever. He's like, I wish I had enough, he's like guts to just dump them, just let them out, just like let them go live, right? And see what happens for like all the haters or all the people that are coming at me or whatever. Like, that's an interesting way to say it, because that would be like super cool, and like that's what I think a lot of the Juice WRLD fans want, right? Like all those like underground clips, they just want it all dropped so they can just go through and listen to it as they want and see what they like and see what they didn't like. Kind of get a behind the scenes of how their favorite artists are like making music and like what they scrapped or what they like kept, and right, like
exactly, man. Because that was the same exact thing for Pac, with all of the songs that he did. And then just like with all of those albums dropping after the fact and everything. And it's just like with Cole, he's talking about, I want to just drop everything because I got something for this kid that's going through something. I got something, for those haters or whatever. Like you could just straight up just freaking start throwing like all kinds of freaking battle bars at them. You got stuff for people that's going through like breakups or just like whatever though, So it's just like, like there's like a lot of there's like a lot of like really good music that no one's ever going to get to hear.
Right.
And like maybe the people that's closest to him will get to hear, or maybe he might come out with a couple throwaway tracks or something like that, just to like, here you go, take
Yep. Yeah, imagine like Eminem or somebody how much stuff they would have in their vaults. It would be crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. And I'll tell you what, and it's just like with freaking K-Dot, that's why that one year, like he brought out those 8 songs or whatever that was just like untitled and mastered or whatever, because
Bunch of extra stuff.
He would actually perform them at shows, and then people were like, hey,
Where they at?
What's up?
Yep.
So he just
Music for niggas that hate it and niggas that use it as fuel to push them through long nights at school, writing that last minute paper for class that's due in the morning, and I still relate to that procrastination for tasks, cause I need to finish this album. But hell, how many more times can I sit in this wooden pail down in that well and pull it back up with the hope that it's filled? Plus it don't help that I'm rich now, so that means that I don't gotta deal with stress of these creditors calling my cellular like that young rapper that don't gotta deal.
Yeah,
See
man.
that shit? It's just like you're beyond that pressure, so now it's just like you're in a whole different atmosphere. And it's just like at times, when artists like these, like when they go through certain writer's blocks or whatever, and it's just like, to be honest, it's not like really like a writer's block or whatever. Like it's just like kind of, what, I have these songs or whatever, but like, do I really feel them?
Right.
Do I really feel them?
I
Because
used
it's like,
to.
if they don't feel them, then
Right.
what makes you think that the public's going to feel them?
Right. Which makes a perfect sense why he'd come out with like a procrastination type track, like, right?
Yeah.
Like, he's like, I'm making all these songs, but do they represent who I am today?
Exactly.
Like when I wrote these bars, like I was in a different mind state.
Yeah.
Could I get back up on stage and represent what I sang then the same way I sang it then, knowing living the way I live now? It would be like a way different feeling, right? Like when you get up on stage, you're like, I've already made it now. Yeah. So like you might be able to bump some of your hits from like back in the day, but you're not going to feel it the same way when you were writing it and grinding.
Exactly, though. So it's kind of like it just goes to, okay, what do I actually touch on now? I've already graduated past this stage of my life. What do I touch on?
Yep.
And then I'll tell you what, just with some of them tracks too, like a lot of artists too, like they would just take like bits and pieces from that or whatever. Like they'll take a chorus from, like from one song and put it with like this song down here because it may fit better or something like that, though. You know what I mean? So it's some real shit. Like when you make it up to the top,
Yeah.
And pull it back up with the hope that it's filled. Plus it don't help that I'm rich now, so that means that I don't gotta deal with stress of these creditors calling my cellular like that young rapper that don't gotta deal, but do got the skill and do got the will to make it, no matter how long that it takes for labels to see or a song that are breaking the rest of the world to catch on that he's great.
Yeah, man.
How do you tap in the hunger?
That's so true for so many artists.
Yeah.
Like, looking at you, Chris Patrick, man, like, right? Those rappers that just haven't made it yet, like they're not quite there, but like, but they got the skill and they got the talent, right? Like, I like how he's.
Yeah, that's right. And it's
said
like
that.
you realize too, your hunger is just a little bit different at that stage in time.
Yeah.
Where, like you're trying to put something out and like you're trying to just get past, past
past that,
little, just like that. Like little freaking hill or just like whatever, like as soon as you get past that, then bam, it's like a whole different world for him.
Blows
and
up.
then you have another challenge. Like you have other challenges in front of you though.
Yeah.
Just like how Cole's dealing with right now.
And the rest of the world to catch on that he's great. How do you tap in the hunger when you don't got wonder about where your next meal is coming from? Maybe
That's what
you
we said.
feel my conundrum, or maybe the real is I'm so far removed from the struggles of everyday folks. My shit just ain't never.
Like that. Maybe so real. So I'm just just how he See, you know what? Cole is like super just sly with it, man.
He's
You know what
super
I mean?
subtle, like intricate.
Maybe
Yeah.
the real is I'm so far removed from the struggles of everyday folks. My shit just ain't never gonna hit like it hit when a nigga was a little more closer to broke.
Yep.
But
That's
fuck
what
it,
we
the
just
challenge
said.
be having me
hunger.
stoked. Throwing the talent, you gotta be joking. I push my salary up with these quotes. Now, I push the Lambo truck down in the Ville, hoping I connect with something that's real. Part of me wonders why I'm even still. Holding on to this place. My mama been gone and my partners are straight. Right? Right.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Mama's been like gone, partner's been straight, so it's just like, it's just like, okay, like where do you get your motivation from now though? It's like everybody around you is straight, you're good, like you have a record label, you got like freaking like great artists on your label like Jid and like like Earth Gang and stuff like that. It's just like, okay, I'm here now. I made it, like what's gonna keep me going? Like what's gonna be that drive? What's gonna be, just like that motivation?
Yep.
So
Been gone and my partners are straight. Right? Right.
The interesting thing is I can see him writing this, right? Like I could see him writing this song, just like sitting in the passenger seat of a car or something, right? And just like, man, I need to get some of this other stuff done. I've been wasting my time, been procrastinating on my next album, and he just starts he just starts writing
like back in the freaking Maybach and everything.
Yeah.
And I remember once too, I heard a song off of the off season because obviously, you know, like I listen to Cole a lot, and I remember he was saying that he got a beat from one of his boys, and he sat on that beat for almost freaking 12 months because it's just like, it was dope, but it's just like, I don't have anything for this right now. And then he finally came out with that, okay, bam, I got something for it.
Right.
You know? It happens, man.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
J. Cole type beat, huh?
This is
So,
Does this mean J. Cole's gonna come out with some new stuff? He's done procrastinating?
yeah, like it look like it.
That's what it's looking like.
Yeah.
Looking like we're gonna get some new Cole.
Yeah. Shit, I'm down for that Cole.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
But he's
shoot.
gonna steal Jitty's album of the year for next year? Yeah, because he didn't make the cut this year?
Ah, shit, man. He trying to start something now. He trying to start something, though. You know, but
Don't start no shit, won't be no shit.
hell yeah.
All right, guys.
Yep.
Yo,
Cheers.
let us know what other Coles you guys want us to check out.
yes.
Obviously,
Yeah.
we've heard a lot of them, but always looking to check some out.
Yep.
And until the next one.
Yep. Peace.
Peace.